You know, sometimes it's not always better to build your own things. Case in point, this guy right here. This is my attempt in building crossbars for the 4Runner. I thought, you know, this is going to cost me about $100. I can build 4 of them. I'll throw them up there, and then that'll give us a spot to slap a fuel tank and our swag and maybe some action tracks. Boy, was I wrong, and here's why.
We've tried to build our own roof rack out of what material did we build it out of?
Super strut.
Super strut, and this is what happens when we go over 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's not annoying at all.
And that's what happens when you go cheap.
So, we're going to trash this idea here, and we're going to install a set of proper crossbars. Let's go take a look. So before I show you the new crossbars, I want to show you what I made here. So this is a piece of super strut. You can get it at Home Depot. It's pretty affordable comparatively. It has a lot of nice holes for mounting things. That was my idea. And then what I did is I took a angle bracket here, a piece of angle, and added a bolt here with these T-nuts. Believe it or not, these T-nuts actually do fit inside the factory roof rails of the 4Runner. So that's what led me to believe this was going to be a good idea. The noise is just awful, as you saw. Really bad from these things. So I'm showing you this in case you want to make something like this for yourself. Maybe you can come up with a better system or a wind fairing or something on it, but be forewarned, the noise is awful, at least when they're empty. I didn't even attempt to put anything on them. I didn't like the noise. So let's take a look at the new ones. All right, let's take a look at these bad boys, see what we've got. And look at that, my friends. This is nice stuff. This is the front piece. This is your wind fairing / crossbar. I love that they included a wind fairing. A lot of manufacturers don't for these crossbar kits. There's only, well, this is the only one that I know of. There may be one other, but this is the only one that I know of that includes a fairing, which is really nice. Let's hope this keeps it quiet, because what I made was not quiet. But this looks like it's gonna do the job. The steel is nice and thick. I'm gonna guess that's 3/16. It's thicker than an 1/8 for sure. So this is high quality stuff. The welds all look great. They have a logo here. I'm not a fan of when companies put logos on their parts. I'm not advertising for you, but I like the way they did it. They kept it nice and subtle on the back, so it, you know, lets you know what you have, but it's not in your face on the front, which is nice. They didn't include a sticker, but we're not going to put that on. I'll show you the hardware pack that came with it in just a second. The one real attraction of these, besides being able to use your factory roof rack, your factory rails, is that all the mounting options, all these slots, was really attractive to me. So that way I can kind of position things wherever I want them. And I just thought that was awesome. Yeah, that's nice. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and, well, let's get this installed on the 4Runner. I guess it'd be smarter to install this first. Probably would have been smarter to install it on the workbench. All right, we got that on, that piece anyway. So let's get this thing installed. All right, so we got to stick a piece in. Okay, one thing is don't do this. Stick the bolts together so that when you put them in there, you have something to hold on to this nut. Like a dummy, I thought you could just push the T-nut in there and then screw it in, but clearly you can't. So now I'm gonna have to fish this out of here. Oh, not so bad. All right, let's try this again. So this is how these T-nuts work. You take this little guy and you just slip it in here like that. And then as it tightens, it locks against the rail. Super smart. And one thing that I've been doing to try to tighten these up in there is I've just been using the Allen key provided and just stop them from spinning to get it started. So there's what we've got. There's the roof rack by LFD. It's really nice, very simple to install, low profile, and hopefully give us enough room just to mount a few things. It's a really good starter rack, I think. I like it so far. Hopefully it functions really well. All right, so the LFD ruggedized crossbar kit. It's a pretty awesome little kit. It gives you a functional roof rack, right? It doesn't make your roof rack any bigger per se, but it definitely makes it way, well, it makes it way more usable, right? So we're hoping to get the swag, action tracks, and a fuel tank up there. But the cool thing about this kit is it's relatively inexpensive, gives you a really nice roof rack if you just need it for a little bit of space, and it's designed to grow with you. So in the future, you can get new side rails, whatever they're called, and from there you can extend the rack out to here, which is like a 7/8 rack or something, which gives you quite a bit more space to work with. And that's what we're going to look at doing. We're going to look at upgrading this kit when we need a bit more room. It's just an inexpensive way to go. It's a really nice roof rack, and well, it's easy on the wallet, especially for us just starting off. These 4Runners are not cheap to modify. So anyway, guys, with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.